This is Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. I'm here today with Paul Smith. How are you, Paul? You okay?
Bad, yeah.
We're here today at the weigh-in in Manchester. Anthony Crolla, teammate of yours, Scott Quigg as well, Martin Murray, and two really good British title fights on the undercard. And it's a packed bill. It should be a good night of boxing, Paul.
It'll be great. They want to bring the big nights back to Manchester, and Quigg and Crolla are the type of lads to do it. You know, Martin Murray's sort of in the middle, and he gets the best of Merseyside, and he gets a bit of Manchester as well as being based in here. So it's great. Lads like myself, always been in Manchester training all my life. You know, we used to have a decent little following in Manchester as well. Yeah. Steve and Liam and that were obviously all based in Bolton, Callum. It's a fight city. Scouts are over the side. You know, it's a great city for boxing, and it's produced a lot of good fighters in the past. And at the minute, with Flanagan winning his world title, you know, Crolla and Quigg could join it, and I think there's other ones in I've seen Ricky Hatton say something about being possibly 4 champions. You know, you class Khan as Manchester as well, but Bolton's a greater Manchester area, so it's booming at the minute.
Most definitely. Big news for the Smith family. A couple of days or a couple of weeks ago now, I've seen that, you know, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but you know, both parties have accepted the fight between your brother Callum and Rocky for the British title. What do you think of that fight, Paul? What do you make of the fight? And you're happy it's finally on?
I'm happy, yeah, but you know, it's up to Callum what he wanted to do, whether he wanted to go and win the British or whether he wanted to just crack on the wheel scene. But no, it's certainly not a fight I've got any worries about whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, I've said time and again, it's hard to say it without sounding like I'm having a go on field, and I'm not having a go on whatsoever. It's just boxing's all about levels, and he's nowhere near Callum's level for me. People are going to say I'm bound to say that because he's my brother, but I'm speaking totally unbiasedly. I know what I can see in Callum. I know Rocky feeling inside out. I've known him from the amateurs. I know what he's like in the pros. You know, I can read him like a book, so can Callum, and for Callum, I believe it's not really to worry about in that fight. And again, I'm saying that trying to be as least disrespectful as I can to feel, and I'm not genuinely not having a go. It's just you've asked me what I think about the fight, and that's my opinion on the fight. It's about levels. Callum's at least a few levels above me.
Okay. Another member of your team now with Sky, Carl Froch, full-time pundit now. He's announced his retirement from boxing. You know, what do you think about that, Paul? Do you think that was the right time, the right decision for Carl to go?
He's on the dark side with us, yeah. Yeah, good decision. You know, he can still fight now, no problem. He's always in great shape. He's one of them freaks who in boxing who always walks around near fight weight. He can't put weight on if he tries, but he probably only needs to hit 12-8, 12-10 at the max. But he's a testament to what hard graft, being tough, having a big pair of balls can do for you in boxing. You know, he's got there and beat fighters who probably have a bit better ability than him. Yeah. On his toughness, his strength, his work rate, his power. And he's worked hard and he deserves everything he's got from boxing because he's fought everyone. He's been there at the top and he's beat almost everyone around there in a division, and he's a great role model for British boxing.
Definitely. Saturday night on Sky, obviously all the live show from Manchester, but also after the Quigg and Crolla fights, the show on Abraham against Stieglitz number 4. I spoke to Martin Murray a couple of days ago and he said he'd like the winner of that fight. First of all, how do you see the 4th fight going between the two?
I can see Abraham getting a decision. I can see him beating him on points. I think Abraham is the better fighter out of the two, and I think every fight we've had, it's probably shown that. You know, the one Stieglitz got was obviously on the eye injury. I think Stieglitz panics a lot. I've watched him time and again. He panics very much. He jumps in a lot. He lunges in with shots. He becomes pretty predictable at times, but it's sort of familiar ground going over. Obviously, with being a forward fight, so you just never know. But I've had a little bet on the fight myself, and I've bet on Abraham points. So I'll stick with my prediction. That's what I think is going to happen.
Hopefully you earn some money off that. As far as yourself goes, Paul, obviously the last time I spoke to you was a couple of weeks or maybe a month or two ago now in Liverpool. You know, you've had a little bit of time, obviously you've still got months of relaxing and chilling to do, but have you not made any decisions yet?
No, I'm just enjoying the rest at the minute. Got a baby on the way, and I haven't stopped grafting in the house with jobs that need doing in the house. We're getting the basement conversion, getting all the kitchens.
I think I've seen on your Snapchat.
Non-stop, just work in the house and around the house. So I'm always busy in the house, and you know, at the minute. I haven't really been thinking about boxing. It's like today I get the call for this.
Yeah.
I'm up here around boxing. It's great to get the little buzz back and all that. I'm sure I'll have that buzz till I'm 60 odd though.
Yeah,
Everyone
of course.
speaks usually tired. I always ask them whether they miss it, and every one of them says yeah. You know, you're gonna miss boxing no matter what. So while I can still do it, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, and I'm just gonna enjoy my rest and my family time and enjoy the baby that comes in 4 weeks.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for speaking to us today, Paul.
No problem.
Best of luck with whatever you do in the future, and Callum, Stephen, and Liam also. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
All the best. Thanks.